But everybody after that, I mean, they talk about austerity today, but I mean, it's nothing compared with right after the war, because there was rations and everything, you couldn't get anything, you know. And I mean, my folks, like everybody, was broke, you know. And I found out, I mean, my dad used to keep his push bike in the hall, you know. My mother used to nag him about it. And when I got to about 5 years old, I found something very traumatic, which I found out that Santa Claus didn't exist. It's a bit of a shock to the system to find that out. And when it came before Christmas, and I realised your parents bought your presents, and my dad said to me before Christmas, he said, "What do you want for Christmas, my lad?" And I said, and I didn't want to be avaricious because I knew they were broke, they got no money, so I just said, "I don't mind, Dad." I said, it's just something to play with. And he was very ingenious. He cut a hole in my trouser pocket. My dad used to, right around the time of the war, my dad used to work at the Austin, you know. Most people did at Longbridge, didn't they? And I don't know what he did there. I used to think he made light bulbs and toilet rolls, because that's what he used to bring home every Friday. And he used to tell me these tales when the war was on at Longbridge and at Castle Bromwich. Of course, they stopped making cars. They were all making ammunition and, you know, tanks and planes and guns and everything like that. And he told me once because they worked all the way around the clock, you know, 24 hours all the way around the clock to fight, you know, get all the ammunition against the Germans. And he said once when this one plane flew over Berlin, and they opened the doors to drop the bombs over Berlin, the bloody night shift fell out. And I remember, because like I said, we got no money, and I mean, I didn't go on my holiday till I was about 6 years old, 7 years old when we went on our first holiday. We went to Llandudno, and I can remember Mum and Dad talking, and my dad was saying that he was a bit worried because he hadn't got enough money to pay for the bed and breakfast at the boarding house. And he said, "We've got to raise some money somewhere," I heard him say. And so we used to sit on these deck chairs in the big promenade at Llandudno. There's a big wide promenade, you know, you've all probably been there. And we used to sit on these deck chairs till the bloke came round to collect the money. Then we'd all leave the deck chairs and look in the shop window till he'd gone, and then sit back in the deck chair. And my dad was very ingenious. He got this piece of cardboard and he wrote on it, "Seagulls for sale, 2 and 6pence." And he put it by the side of his deck chair. And it wasn't long before this bloke come up and he said, "Hey mate," he said, "are you selling seagulls, 2 and 6pence?" He said, "Yes, I am actually." And he says, "I'll have one then." So he gave me Dad half a crown, and my dad says, "And that one over there." He was in the deck chair one day in London. Now this seagull come on and did a big poop all over his head. He went, "Oh God," you know. And my mum says, "Do you want any toilet paper?" He says, "No, we'll be bloody miles away by now."